From inside Series Futsal Arena at Futsal Oz in Thomastown, Melbourne, welcome to round 12, Series Futsal Victoria Women's Action. Michael Chavello, Josh Fusco with you. Let's go through the lineups. First of all, for Melbourne Evolution. Number 1, Beth Mason-Jones. 2, Maya Watson-Lowe. 4's Katie Foster. Miria Beek wears 7, Rebecca Davies in 10. Aya Koizumi, number 11. Bruna Silva, 13. And Mila Best wears number 23. Josh, what about Fitzroy?
Fitzroy having a similar lineup to last week. Number 13, Claudia Frascalzo. Number 2, Dama Georgie. Number 10, the famous number 10 jersey, M. Kapok. And another famous jersey, 23, Diana Frascalzo. The inverse, Elizabeth Eyre, 32. In goal, and number 1, Catherine Sayacek. Number 3, Rebecca Berry. And number 19, Daniela Gadalj.
Also adds to that list, number 21 tonight for Fitzroy, Rihanna Policina. You may recognise her from the Women's League playing for Melbourne City. It is the purple tonight for Fitzroy, the dark blue for Melbourne Evolution. The first ranked Fitzroy, the defending champions, the second placed Melbourne Evolution. This should be an absolute cracker of a game, and it looks like it'll be Katie Foster to get us underway. Rebecca Davies, the inspirational leader of Evolution, as always wearing number 10. Side ball early for Fitzroy, out to Frascalzo. That's Claudia Frascalzo, the Golden Boot winner of 2022. Feeds it out wide to Gadalj, her beak on her tail. Frascalzo, challenged by Bruna Silva. The sorceress with the side ball, wearing the black gloves tonight, Bruna Silva. Foster back to Silva. Silva, a wild shot, goes nowhere near the target. Trying to stamp some authority early here, Melbourne Evolution. Claudia Frascalzo plays it through the centre. Foster, and side ball for Evolution. Will be intriguing to see who gets the first goal on the score sheet tonight. Liz Eyre, long throw out from her. She loves to throw it long. Look for Claudia Frascalzo in the D for a flicked on header. Both Claudia and Deanna on the court at the moment. That one travels too far for Katie Foster.
I think what always makes this game interesting, and we saw it last time, is they play a very similar brand of futsal. 1-2, quick, experienced defenses. Obviously, Rebecca Davis, Player of the Month this month. Exceptionally good month. Did you see that free kick she scored? I think it was 2 games ago. It was just brilliant top corner. She's a specialist. It's going to be Fitzroy playing it long here. Gets the best of the defender. Out of bounds.
Side ball from Dama Georgie, wearing the captain's armband for Fitzroy tonight. Back to Frascalzo, plays it out wide. Gadalj tried to turn, won by Evolution, and Liz Eyre does well. Fitzroy in possession. Over the top of Deanna Frascalzo, and side ball for Melbourne Evolution. Rebecca Davies and Mary Habik are the two they really need to close down, and also cut out the sorcery from Bruna Silva. Far side here for Fitzroy. Deanna Frascalzo. Throw from Frascalzo. No, she's going to kick it in instead. Gadalj spills out here to Dama Georgie, and collected by Beth Mason-Jones. Kick out from Mason-Jones to her opposite in Liz Eyre. Diagonal pass, nicely cut there to Claudia Frascalzo. Dama Georgie in with a sight on goal. Beth Mason-Jones did well. Comes out to Frascalzo, and Dama Georgie just shy of the target. Quality player indeed, Dama Georgie, with so many fans who turn up on social media every time she plays. Dama Georgie. Katie Foster. Fitzroy back in possession. Frascalzo feeds it out wide. Gadalj will be the danger point on that right wing for Fitzroy. Second of 3 games tonight, round 12 action. Hope you're enjoying it. Live on YouTube, on Facebook, Ortho streamed live via WeFroth. Rebecca Davies with the throw-in to Foster. One out. Goodalge centres the ball and put out by Fitzroy. Bruna Silva with the side ball. Short to Davies. Her beat tries to win it, gets away from her. And a side ball for the champions, Fitzroy.
It's going to start out the back from Georgie. Friscalzo can't quite get onto it. Brilliant idea. Needs a bit better execution next time, as they'll start with Jones. That is Evolution. Davies walks it up. They're in no rush this game. They're going to play Fitzroy with intensity, but they need to be calculated. You know what happens when Fitzroy get any glimpse at goal. It's usually a goal. As Davies plays a long ball through, tries to find, great header from the goalkeeper out wide, and a bit of miscommunication there from Fitzroy leads to an Evolution throw. Hubik looks for Silva, finds her. Good turn for Scalzo. Great bit of tussle. Here she comes. Plays it through the middle for Scalzo. Great bounce. Here they come for Scalzo. And that's hit the side netting. Good idea. And Evolution come off lucky there.
Both the Friscalzo sisters going forward. The final blow from Goodalge into the side netting as on comes number 8 for Fitzroy. I should say for Evolution. Ball on the far side and it just spills over the line.
Fitzroy looking to settle themselves after a great first attack. Out wide, finds Friscalzo.
Claudia out wide. And side ball for Melbourne Evolution. 0-0 with under 17 minutes remaining. Round 12 action. Second placed Evolution, first placed Fitzroy. Tight opening affair. Long ball, ultimately too long. Friscalzo running down the line. Wins the side ball again. Rihanna Politina plays it back to Lizaire. Too much power on that one from Air. Bruna Silva with the side ball. Rebecca Davies lifts over the top. A little too far though from Beck Davies. If there is anyone you expect to get on the score sheet tonight for Evolution, it's Davies given her recent form. It's also her beak. Policina feeds it out far. Over the top, intercepted by Evolution. But the strike deflected and goes over the line. Davies from afar just booted into the backside of the Fitzroy defence. She loves a power shot, Rebecca Davies. And that one too far for Goodalge to get a hold of. Long throw from Lizaire, hoping for that flick back header. On that occasion from M. Kapok. A woman who loves being inside the D, around the edge of the D. M. Kapok, very dangerous. Capable of scoring goals from inside a phone booth, M. Kapok. On comes Aya Koizumi for Melbourne Evolution. Some new names popping up on our team sheets at this stage of the season. It's great to see. We did see Kana Moria in our previous game as Rihanna Policina takes a shot on goal, but is off target for the Melbourne City player. Policina. Back to Lizaire. And to Polisina on the far side. Polisina to Koizumi. Polisina with the side ball. Kept in play, barely. Claudio Friscalzo at the halfway line. Friscalzo, Polisina. Herbeek in front of her. As Fitzroy try to open up Evolution. Side ball for Mary Herbeek to bring in. There are options here for Evolution. Bruna Silva is lurking at the top of the D. Rebecca Davies has room to move to Herbeek's right. Fitzroy, chance to break now. Polisina feeds it into the D. Nobody there. Davies clears to Friscalzo! Claudia freaking Friscalzo! The Golden Boot winner of 2022 opens the score sheet tonight.
That was an absolutely brilliant finish as Fitzroy take the early advantage. Brilliantly put into the top corner from Friscalzo. She always does this. You can't be surprised. She's just absolutely amazing. She's a deadly, deadly, deadly striker. As Evolution try to make one back, won't go. Out of bounds.
Friscalzo has had a great opening 10, 11 minutes. Claudia Friscalzo again at Kopak. Tried to put it in the path of Polisina. And Kopak at the top of the D just gets away from her.
This is what I'm talking about from Friscalzo. One touch, nothing but the top corner of the net past a very, very, very reliable goalkeeper in Jones. And Polisina brilliantly placing herself into this already high chemistry Fitzroy side, adding to an already deadly offense, usually run by both Friscalzo sisters. And here she is again, playing with it a little bit. Back to the keeper. And Air is such a reliable goalkeeper. When she's in, Fitzroy look unbeatable. As Polisina collects for the corner. Trying to find a bit of space. Here's Kopak. Won't go. Counter. Here's Davies. Ooh. And back to Air.
Lizier rolls it. As Evolution trying their hardest to get on the scoreboard. That one trying to thread it through down the left side.
Polisina. Friscalzo. Good turn. Uses her body well. Down the line. No one on the end of that. Could have been dangerous. They'll start again. That's a poor pass, but recovered well from Davies. Now Friscalzo under pressure from Herbeek. Evolution with the ball in an advanced position. Davies showing a bit of skill herself, but can't make that long pass as Air recovers. Polisina. Georgie. Now Friscalzo. Turns. Not going to amount to much as Jones recovers. Looking to start an Evolution attack. They've been quite slow to start. Double save from Air. Brilliant.
Aya Koizumi trying to get on goal for Melbourne Evolution. Liz Air puts a stop to that. New signing for Evolution, number 8, Aya Koizumi. And she's got the side ball here. Feeds it to Davies. Davies on her left foot. Loves that left boot. Loves the long shots, Davies. But that one deflected off Claudia Friscalzo. Corner here for Evolution. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the first half. They trail by a goal. A Claudia Friscalzo goal. Lizier, long throw. Rebecca Berry, wearing number 11 for Fitzroy tonight. To Deanna Friscalzo, back to Berry. Claudia Friscalzo. Berry. Friscalzo. Over the halfway line, attacking half now for Fitzroy, brought out by Evolution. Good run down the left side by Hubeek. The pass a little too far though for Maya Watson-Lowe, wearing number 2 for Evolution. Tight game here. Goodalge goes to the corner arc and Davies closes her down. Darren Saban, big hello, watching live on YouTube. Friscalzo, what a player, he says. And whether he's talking about Deanna or Claudia, I'm pretty sure it's Claudia, but either way, they're both tremendous players. Goodalge is out wide. They keep it on that far wing, though, and just gets away there from Rihanna Policina. Kozumi's out here alone. Davies goes through the centre. Ball out of play again off the head of Dama Georgie. Rebecca Davies to bring it in. Goes back to Mason Jones. Mason Jones to Maya Watson-Lowe, but a little too much starch on it from the goalkeeper. Side ball for Fitzroy. Throw into the D. Friscalzo back heel, nobody home. Hubeek. Koizumi couldn't get a hold of it. And it will be a side ball for Fitzroy with 7 minutes remaining in the opening half.
Air to start off a Fitzroy counter here. In the middle at the logo. Stolen from Davies. Ball just out of bounds. And one thing I love about Fitzroy is their fluid game. Friscalzo, one of the best offensive players in the game, Diana Friscalzo, and she usually starts from the back. She brings it up as Hubeek launches it from the logo just over the bar. Yeah, she usually starts the offense from the back, takes it past 1-2 players, gets a goal most of the time. She's such a fluid player. It's what makes Fitzroy the machine in this league.
Great to see a much larger crowd on hand for this 1 versus 2 battle, and it's been quite the tussle. Low scoring affair. 2 star-studded teams. Long throw from Lizier, hoping for the flick behind header from Claudia Friscalzo that has been a recipe of success so much for Fitzroy. They really do have that down pat, Air and Claudia Friscalzo. And here's Deanna Friscalzo to bring it in for Fitzroy. Throws down the left line, does Deanna, to her sister Claudia, but it goes over the goal line for a keeper's ball. Still to come tonight, our final game of round 12. It will be Carlton versus Melbourne Arcu. A timeout called here. We'll take a quick break. Given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. And left to go. Oh, and Barton onto the goal there. Barton wants with a bit of room. Pokey puts it away. 40 here for Campbellfield. Parthamos makes a move. Parthamos turns and Parthamos scores. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos. It's a tight affair, 1-0. Fitzroy, the champions, the league leaders over second place Melbourne Evolution. Rihanna Policina, the Frescalzo sisters, Daniela Goodalge, all on here, and Dama Georgie for Fitzroy. Rebecca Davies, top of the D, rolls it out. Got Koizumi behind her. To Herbeek in the centre, 2-on-1. Herbeek collected by Goodalge, will be a free kick for Mary Herbeek on the halfway line.
I'm surprised the ref's not pulling out the yellow. That was quite dangerous. Still clutching her arm. Oh boy, things are going to heat up. I don't trust the scoreline, Michael. It's great. You know, it's been a good defensive first half, but I think as the game goes, as the players tire, this is going to open up. This is going to be a goal fest. This is my prediction. And please, comment section, hold it against me. But this is going to turn into an absolute goal fest.
Well, it's an unfortunate angle we're getting here that we can't actually see what's going on. And if our camera operator can get the message, can we get back on the injured player and see where we're at with that?
Hopefully it's not too serious.
We might take a quick break, folks, and be right back. So we are back. Bruna Silva has come on for Melbourne Evolution. Free kick from the halfway line for Rebecca Davies. Davies can score from here, make no doubt about that. She has a thunderbolt. Lays it off to Koizumi instead. Mila Best with the side ball. Mila. Koizumi. Koizumi still. Koizumi! Wonderful goal from Aya Koizumi. Evens the scoreline. 1-1. What a game. 4:30 remains in the first half.
I called it. I called it. What a play here from Evolution. Koizumi just touches it past the defender. Brilliant. And Georgie's such a great defender. What a move. Right place, right time from Silva. It's going to be a goal fest. I'm calling it right now, Mike.
A goal fest?
It's going to be a goal fest.
You think a fest is upon us?
Man, there's going to be like 3-4 goals. I'm calling it.
Oh, what is your definition of a fest, Josh?
No, 3-4 goals each team. I think it's going to be a...
Wow, that's a big call.
That's a goal fest. Look.
That is a big call.
When tensions are so high, when players are so... Like, Evolution needs this win. Make no mistake, Evolution absolutely... This is a title-deciding game.
Well, let us know your thoughts online, folks, on YouTube, on Facebook. Are we in for a goal fest, as Josh believes, or is it going to be a tight affair? Ball out of play from Rebecca Davies. 3:30 remains, first half. What a half. Aya Koizumi on the scoreboard, equalising after Claudia Frescalzo's early goal for Fitzroy. Here's Bruna Silva. Silva to Koizumi. Koizumi back to Davies. Lifts over the top. Bruna Silva outside of the right boot. Had a little more time to bring it down and under control. Maybe rushed it a little there. The sorceress Bruna Silva. As Policina plays the ball back and Fitzroy going down the right side, hoping to find M. Kapok. A hush falls over the series futsal arena as Davies, Goodalge down the right side. It will be a side ball for Bruna Silva. Mila Best has created some room. Here's Davies, top of the D. Davies gives the ball away again here. It's Policina. Twisting and turning. Referee's whistle is blown, and it will be a free kick here for Fitzroy. Fitzroy have called a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. It is deadlocked at 1-1 between first place Fitzroy, second place Melbourne Evolution. Claudio Frescalzo scoring for the champions. And Aya Koizumi threading the eye of the needle for Melbourne Evolution. Free kick here for Fitzroy. One woman wall. Policina set. She makes a move to the top of the D. Policina. It's Goodalge. The pocket rocket, Daniela Goodalge. And a corner for Fitzroy. Policina space to moves, calling for it. Here's Policina off her left, off the volley. And Davies' deflection almost went in. Another corner here for Fitzroy, and it will be Claudia Frescalzo to take it. Policina to her left. Frescalzo goes there. Policina into the D and just couldn't find Kapok. Mason Jones goes long to her counterpart Lizaire. 1:35 remains. What a tight first half. Claudia Frescalzo. Goodalge now, and a great save by Beth Mason-Jones to deny Daniela Goodalge. Corner again for Fitzroy.
That's just pure reflexes. How do you stop such a powerful shot in the blink of an eye? That's training, that's practice. And here's a corner now for Fitzroy. Can't quite find Kapok at the back post. And you know what really scares me, Michael? History.
I thought you were going to say clowns, but history's scary too.
History's scary too, because when Fitzroy takes the lead, when they start with a goal, I rarely see Fitzroy lose. I rarely see any team come back when Fitzroy takes the first goal. So history scares me a little bit, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, this is a very tight affair, and Fitzroy are dangerous at the opening of the second half. Let's see if Melbourne can contain them when we recommence the game. We are 25 seconds away from the halftime break. Koizumi trying to get a hold of that one. Ball put out of play. Side ball for Fitzroy. It's Claudia Frescalzo. Policina. Davies to Koizumi. Koizumi to Mila Best. And just put over the line there by Rihanna Policina. And at halftime, it is Melbourne Evolution 1, Fitzroy 1.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There
Josh
it is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off. and sends the stadium into overdrive. The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card. No
that's
worries,
a yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fataya.
Oh, did it go over the line? It's a goal.
Wow.
And I think Hume will have it. Mohammed Fataya. It was the wrong ball there. Almost went out. Fataya, Frano did his best to keep him there. Fataya, look at this. Off the crossbar down
That
in.
is some AFL accuracy in series 4. Second half between first place Fitzroy, second place Melbourne Evolution. We have parity at 1 goal apiece with Fitzroy to kick us off. They are now going to the right of screen. Michael Chavello, Josh Fusco with you. Brianna Policina, new signing for Fitzroy, had a great first half. Here she is again, Policina. Foster trying to clear. Fitzroy playing in the purple tonight. Evolution in the dark blue. This is Claudia Friscalzo to Policina. M. Kapok turns and the ball put out of play by Bruna Silva. Policina feeds it out wide here to Friscalzo. Centres the ball, turned by Kapok. Nudge from Davies was effective. Katie Foster intercepted by Policina. Trying to get past Bruna Silva. And it will be a side ball. Berry loses it. And ushered over the line by Claudia Friscalzo. Policina back to Lizier. Lizier through the centre to Claudia Friscalzo. Berry makes a move forward. Policina versus Foster here. Policina to Friscalzo. Fitzroy holding onto the ball. Policina very active so far in this half. Back to Claudia Friscalzo. Bruna Silva. Silva trying to get past Berry. And just a little too far for the goal scorer from the first half, Aya Koizumi. Headed by Davies. Straight to Berry. Friscalzo. Playing deep. Rebecca Berry. Berry trying to get past Silva. Shepherds the ball to Lizier.
Long throw. Davies says none of that and clears it right back where they started, at the back line here. In the middle, here's Policina. Friscalzo goes long. Perfectly accurate pass, just a little bit too much power on that. As Jones collects. Looks long. A little too long, but air to throw it in. Policina. Slow and steady from Fitzroy here. At 1-1, I would have hoped that my prediction would come to fruition soon.
We're not going to see a fest, Josh. There shall be no fest.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Mark my words. I called it last time, I think. Probably, maybe not. But it'll happen. Trust me, comment section. Trust me.
Rebecca Davies. Feeds it to Koizuma. Koizumi. Nice turn off her left across the face of goal from Aya Koizumi, looking for her second. She's had a good match so far, Aya Koizumi. Still anyone's for the taking. Rihanna Policina. Out to Rebecca Berry, back to Policina. Frescalzo. Taken by Davies through the centre, feeds it out wide to Silva. Silva trying to go past Policina and over the goal line for a Liz Air ball. Policina, far left side. Cross court to Claudia Frescalzo versus Foster. Foster back to Policina against Bruna Silva. Threads it through the centre. Stolen by Davies. Foster to her left. Katie Foster! Katie Foster puts Evolution ahead. It's 2-1. What a steal from Rebecca Davies. Have a look at this. Davies makes her move and like a thief in the night, steals it out of defence, finds Foster on her left. A lovely assist. One strike, Katie Foster back of the net.
It's going to be a bloody goal fest. I told you, Michael. It's going to be a goal fest. Don't doubt me.
Two goals does not make a fest, Josh. Two goals does not qualify as a fest. Still, though, we are going to see more.
Listen, when the teams are this good, especially defensively, I think 3 goals in a game is a goal fest.
Davies. She orchestrates so much, Rebecca Davies, for Melbourne Evolution. Quick ball, Policina! And Mason Jones gets down low to save it. Rolls it out to Koizumi, to Davies, to Bruna Silva. Bruna Silva! It's on the line!
Goal fest!
It's another one! Well, maybe you're going to be right after all, Josh. 3-1, Bruna Silva with the magic. The sorceress casts her spell.
I think I need a new job. I think I need to be an analytical person. I need to make decisions. I think you should trust me to bet on serious futsal. 100%. Wow, this is going to be the Fitzroy 2 weeks in a row going down after scoring the first goal. Well, actually, AKU scored the first goal, but history might be broken tonight.
Katie Foster, Aya Koizumi, Bruna Silva on the scoreboard for Evolution. They are beating first place Fitzroy. They are beating the champions. The only goal for Fitzroy so far from their Golden Boot winner last season, Claudia Frescalzo. Koizumi's got room to move. They find her. Rebecca Davies hits the upright. A catapult, a thunderbolt from Davies. Confidence oozing. Charging, coursing through the veins of every Evolution player right now. Koizumi edge of the D, fighting gallantly for the ball. Koizumi, was she fouled? My goodness, what drama inside Series Futsal Arena. And it will be a free kick for Evolution as they look for goal number 4. And will it be a power strike from Rebecca Davies?
This is so dangerous. You do not give up a foul when Rebecca Davies is on the opposite team.
She's got Silva to her right. She puts in the battering ram. It doesn't break down the gate on that occasion. Rebecca Berry, short ball. Played diagonally over to Frescalzo. Frescalzo, top of the D. Deanna Frescalzo tried to get a shot off, was closed down by Bruna Silva. 3-1, 15:30 remaining. Evolution over Fitzroy. Deanna Frescalzo with the corner. Has Claudia waiting for it out wide. Finds her. Claudia goes low. Takes a deflection off Koizumi. Will be a corner here for Fitzroy. Taken by Mason Jones. Slows things down. Throws out long. Brought down by Policina. Here's Berry. And just a little too much on it for Frescalzo to meet.
And how good of the 2 new additions, Koizuma and Policina for both sides. They've just fit in perfectly to both systems. This is an amazing game. As the ball played around, Fitzroy doing Fitzroy. And Jones picks up quite simply. Long ball and a great tussle there. Pushes Koizumi. Getting in her face a little bit there.
Goodalge comes on for Rebecca Berry. Koizumi, 2 against 1, beaten by Policina. Rihanna Policina closed down by Davies. The irresistible force of evolution, Rebecca Davies. Here she is again. Davies, a little longer on that occasion, trying to find Mary Hubik, who's back on the court for Evolution. She's been quiet tonight, Hubik. Is it her time to open up? Koizumi, Hubik. Policina. Good ball from Policina. Fitzroy go deep to the goal line, and it goes out. The ball for Beth Mason-Jones. 13:35 remains, second half, 3-1 Evolution over the champions. How they need Claudia Friscalzo. They need M. Kapok. They need the goal scorers. They need Dharma Georgie. And they need Policina. Goodalge. Davies steals again. Blast from Friscalzo goes high. A little too far there for Claudia Friscalzo. Evolution are playing tight. They are playing with confidence, with system, with strategy. Directing traffic is Rebecca Davies. Goodalge trying to lay it into the path of Policina. Been a quiet night too, relatively, for Daniela Goodalge. Long throw from Mason-Jones, hoping to find Hubik. Rolled up Lizier to Policina. Policina still hoping for the return ball. Here's Hubik on the break now, Evolution. And Koizumi blasts it into Lizier. Koizumi looking most likely to score again for Melbourne Evolution. She shares the scoreboard with Katie Foster and Bruna Silva. Davies lifts over the top. Oh, it's gone in. It's Mary Hubik. It's goal number 4. Evolution are running away from the league leaders and the champions, Fitzroy. This is wonderful again. Look at the assist here from Davies. Has a look up front. Sees Hubik deep. Lifts it over the top. Hubik just gets the deft touch to it off her right, or of her left shin, I should say. And the ball goes in the net. Meanwhile, good save from Beth Mason-Jones. 4-1. Davies is in the thick of everything. Could be player of the match, Rebecca Davies. Policina has had a wonderful game. Has not reflected on the scoreboard though. Deanna Friscalzo back to Policina. Dharma Georgie. Hubik. Just bundled off the ball. Dharma Georgie. They need the leadership now from Dharma. Throws it to the top of the D. Davies is there again. Good work from Bruna Silva. Here's Mary Hubik. And Hubik puts it out of play. Just over 10 minutes to go. A lot of ground to cover for Fitzroy. They have been outclassed by Evolution tonight. Koizumi stuffed by Policina. Goodalge to Policina. Wow. Some tremendous individual performances from Evolution, but a great team effort tonight. There really have been no weak links in their play. Deanna Friscalzo. You know, though, if any team can turn it around with 10 minutes to go, needing to score 3 to equalise, it is Fitzroy. They've got the capacity to do it. Here's Deanna Friscalzo. taken down to the goal line. Will be a corner here for Fitzroy. Policina top of the D, but a timeout's called. We'll take a quick break.
Oh, and Bartimos with a goal there. Bartimos with a bit of room. No pokey, puts it away.
Corner here for Campbellfield. Parthamos makes a move. Parthamos turns and Parthamos scores. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos. The cannon is lit. Parthamos, nice run. Still alive, Parthamos. Parthamos, and it's a goal for Campbellfield. Here comes Parthamos again. Elias freaking Parthamos. Yep, let's go, guys. What a scoreline, 4-1 Evolution over the champions, the number one place Fitzroy. You've got to wonder how the absence of Chloe Dranotsky is affecting Fitzroy. It is quite obvious. She's such a stalwart. If Rebecca Davies is the irresistible force for Evolution, Dranotsky is the immovable object for Fitzroy, but she is not here tonight. They are missing her in defence, missing her marshalling this entire team. And I guarantee if Chloe was in the lineup, it wouldn't be 4-1 at the moment. Dama Georgie. Easy take there for Beth Mason-Jones. Long throw out from her. Looking to find Aya Koizumi, who's having a wonderful game. Already on the scoreboard once. The 4 goals shared between 4 players for Evolution. Policina has had a good game. Diagonal pass, hoping to find Koizumi. Takes a deflection on the way. Under 9 minutes to go. Policina. Back heel to Goodalge. Stuffed by Bruna Silva. And ball put out by Dama Georgie.
I think what has been ultimately the greatest impact in this game is how Evolution have shut down M. Kapog up front. Their defense has not allowed her to get a look. Usually M. Kapog can use her body and just absolutely turn players, push them off the ball, and they've done a great job collectively to nullify her. This hasn't been a game of simply better offense, it's been exceptional defense. And that's where Evolution has really prospered this season. And that's a big push. Ref doesn't seem to see anything in that. Fitzroy playing with it a little. And they'll start again here. Outright to Friscalzo. I would think they would push the pace a little more, down 3 goals, 7 minutes. They need something. Fitzroy is a team of magic, though, and I think we'll see some. Davis collects. Brilliant. May they start a quick counter. Hubik. Davis. Fair enough from Davis. They're in no rush. 3 goals. That's tough to turn around. But as I was saying, Fitzroy, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Fitzroy, right, Michael?
They have the capability. They've got the goal-scoring power. But this has been a fantastic performance from Evolution. Davies again to Bruna Silva. The sorceress almost in there. Rebecca Berry. Bruna Silva. One back by Berry. Hubik. And the ball goes over the touchline. Throw in for, or kick in for Fitzroy. Claudia Friscalzo to Liz Air. Air, powerful. Friscalzo, powerful. And just put over the top by Beth Mason-Jones. Fitzroy corner. Berry's gone deep in the D. Bruna Silva. Stolen by Friscalzo. Nicely done by Claudia. Runs it all the way to the end. Corner for Melbourne Evolution. Chance for Bruna Silva to feed it to Koizumi perhaps. Goes there. Koizumi tried to hit the volley. Herbeek came charging through. Herbeek sharing this scoreline with Katie Foster, Aya Koizumi and Bruna Silva. The lone goal scorer for Fitzroy, Claudia Friscalzo, who opened the account very early in this game. And strangely, Fitzroy haven't scored since. That one goes wide off the head of Bruna Silva.
Long throw, really anti-Fitzroy ball. Oh, great fake. What a tackle. Ref sees nothing in it. Davis. Play. Finds no one. Fitzroy really need to step up the pace. They really need to stop throwing that ball long. Play their ball. Fitzroy ball. 1-2, move, goal, Friscalzo. It'll probably happen towards, let's say, 3 minutes in. I'm going to call it 3 minutes left. There's going to be a goal.
Side ball for Melbourne Evolution. Bruna Silva going across to take it. They're 3 goals ahead, under 5 minutes remaining. Evolution who have closed down Fitzroy all over the court tonight. Is there something special? Fitzroy will need to dig deep into the well of guts and intestinal fortitude. They play the ball out wide, cut towards the centre. Intercepted by Koizumi. The block there by Berry, and it goes over the line for Mary Herbeek to bring back into play. Herbeek sends it towards the top of the D. Policina comes through. Herbeek cracked her on the shin, and it will be a free kick for Fitzroy.
That was very aggressive from Herbeek. Maybe getting her back from that injury she had earlier. Ref having a talk to Silva, perhaps? No, just setting up the ball.
Policina to take the free kick. Looks like there'll be a 2-woman wall of Herbeek and Silva. Does Policina have a blast? Does she feed it to Berry? Policina's going to leave it here for Claudia Friscalzo. Does Friscalzo have a blast? She lays it off to Berry. Berry centres it. There's a goal from M. Kapok. That's where Kapok lives, inside the D. Fitzroy have one back.
Not quite on 3 minutes, but close. Look at this play from Friscalzo. I thought she was going to crack it. No, she plays the smart play right there. Finds Policina through, Berry through the middle, and easy play for Kapok. When you neutralize Kapok, you neutralize Fitzroy. Kapok is such a dangerous player.
Timeout. Let's take a quick break.
Gang shoots. Bang! Wow! Marcela Marquez. Wow, puts it in. It is 2-1 Carlton Heart off a spectacular volley. What could they muster up? Well, it's great patience here by Begang. Off the knee, flicks it up. Marquez had all the time.
(4-2). Can Fitzroy claw their way back? We just saw M. Kapok score a goal to bring them to 2. Now, I think there's a VAR check, maybe on the goal.
No, right before, I think there was a push on the goalkeeper.
Okay, so we are going to get a review here. I wonder if the goal will be disallowed. We await the review call. 4-2 Evolution's goals. Katie Foster, Mary Habik, Aya Koizumi and Bruna Silva. For Fitzroy, they opened the account early through Claudia Friscalzo. And that second goal from Kapok, it is a goal.
Wow. This changes everything. A 2-goal lead in any futsal, football, most dangerous lead. The most dangerous lead, notably. So maybe Fitzroy can muster something from here. 3 minutes 20, plenty of time. Plenty of time for a goal fest, like I called.
Lizaire, long throw. Kapok, top of the D. Davies guarding her from behind. Feeds it out long to Friscalzo. Friscalzo against Habik. Plays it to Berry. Kapok. Beaten out by Davies. And that one just getting away on the far side for a Fitzroy ball in from Claudia Friscalzo. Got Policina. Finds her. Rihanna Policina out to Rebecca Berry. Berry back to Policina. Back to Berry. Fitzroy, can they open up Evolution? 2:35 remains now. Claudia Friscalzo. Out to Policina. Policina got to go past Silva. Elects to go to Berry. Berry back out to Policina. And that one over the goal line. So that possession play breaking down in the end for Fitzroy. Headed down by Berry. Evolution's side ball. Bruna Silva. Another Evolution side ball. 4-2. A low-scoring affair. A wonderfully entertaining affair between the first place Fitzroy, the second place Melbourne Evolution. Fitzroy, the defending champions, of course, but without Chloe Dranotsky in their lineup tonight. They have come unstuck. They have been exposed. Here's Mary Habik. Started a very slow opening half. Habik has really come alive here in the second half. Kapok tearing down the right side. And the ball just nudged out by Bruna Silva. Rebecca Berry to Policina. Into the chest of Davies. Had a great game. Rebecca Davies always has a great game. Here she is again. Davies. Long shot. Davies! Could have been spectacular as Lizaire was off her line. On comes Goodalge for Fitzroy. Will the pocket rocket prove to be the heroine tonight? Can she get Fitzroy back in it? Lift over Koizumi. Nothing there for Lizaire to worry about. High throw from her. Mason Jones meets it. Her beat down the left. 2-on-1. Side ball. Claudia Friscalzo kicks it in. Squares it to Policina. Loses it to her beak. Policina trying to win it back. Here's Davies. Davies against some very tough opposition there. And in the hands of Beth Mason-Jones. Goodalge fought well for it. Air just fists it over the line. Time really against Fitzroy now. 1:17 to score, 2 to even it. Send us to penalties. Turn. Shot from Bruna Silva. Gone wide. Again, Davies. Unshakable defensively, Rebecca Davies. Her assists tonight have been marvellous. Will certainly get a nod from many for player of the match, Rebecca Davies. Koizumi might go close as well. She's had a wonderful game. Her beak has sprung to life in the second half. Bruna Silva has been a pain in the neck. The type of pain in the neck you want her to be. Cutting deft angles, attacking, defending. A spanner in the works. Lizaire rolls it out to M. Kapok. Kapok on the scoreboard alongside Claudia Friscalzo. But with 50 seconds to go, can they find 2 goals? Policina's had a very good game. She's been busy. She'll bring the ball in here. Puts it in the path of Goodalge, smashes it into her beak. Goodalge off the left. Davies again. And put over the line. 41 seconds now. Claudia Friscalzo throws it into the D. Hoping to find Kapok. Goodalge loses it. Davies. Koizumi. Koizumi on her left. Shoots wide. Lizaire. Policina. Fitzroy need to score right now. They need to score right now, and they don't. But it's their side ball. Policina needs to hustle. Well, the referee's whistle is blown. There's going to be a challenge here. Wow. There is a challenge at the moment. And let's see what happens. It's Melbourne Evolution 4-2 over Fitzroy. Foster, Hubik, Koizumi and Silva on the scoreboard. For the number 1 placed Fitzroy, Kapok and Claudia Friscalzo are the scorers. As we await an official challenge here. What a game they've played though, Evolution. And you can sense the frustration, the urgency on Fitzroy. 21 seconds, all that remains. There may be time to find 1 goal for Fitzroy. Is there too little time to find 2 goals? They would be the only team in the league who could possibly do it. Lizaire, if she gets a hold of the ball, long throw, flick on header from Friscalzo. Overruled the challenge, so play will resume on the far side. This is really a make or break play. Goodalge with a side ball. Throws it into the D. Backheader! That was the one they wanted. And that is the one they will regret. Time ticking down now. It's going to be too late for Fitzroy. That was the goal they needed. Here's Lizaire. And Davies lets it run. It is going to be a big, big victory for Melbourne Evolution. Lizaire's going to throw it long, hope for a flick-on header. Mason Jones takes it in a very safe hands. What a game. What a win. What a team. Melbourne Evolution 4-2 over Fitzroy.
Oh, and Bartimos with a goal there. Bartimos with a bit of room. No pokey, puts it away.
40 here for Campbellfield. Parthamos makes a move. Parthamos turns and Parthamos scores. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos. The cannon is lit. Parthamos, nice run. Still alive, Parthamos, and it's a goal for Campbellfield. Here comes Parthamos again. Elias freaking Parthamos!
Gang shoots. Bang! Wow! Marcelo Marquez. Wow, puts it in. It is 2-1 Carlton Heart off a spectacular volley. What could they muster up? Well, it's great patience here by Begang. Off the knee, flicks it up. Marquez had all the time.
Allen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's
worries,
the yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fataya.
Oh, did it go over the line? It's a goal.
Wow.
And I think Hume will have it. Mohamed Fataya. It was the wrong ball there. Almost went out. Fataya, Frano did his best to keep him there. Fataya, look at this. Off the crossbar down
That
in.
is some AFL accuracy in series. I'm sitting next to the superstar, the captain of Melbourne Evolution, Rebecca Davies. Rebecca, congratulations. Great win, great performance as always. You know, it started interestingly with Fitzroy getting out of the gate early, Claudia Friscalzo scoring. When she scored that opening goal so early, what went through your mind?
Oh, look, I have a lot of respect for Frisky. She's a very good player, obviously proven goal scorer, so we knew that she was probably going to get one in the back of the net today, but it was just a question of who is the best defence, because the best defence wins the league, you know. You can score as many goals as you like, but if you're the best defence, you're always going to win the game. And that's what we've really been focusing on as a team. So we called the timeout. We didn't get our heads down. We reviewed our game plan and, yeah, just kept at it. I'm really proud of the girls. They did such a good job. Yeah, it's not individual effort. It's individual efforts, but it's not individual players. It's the whole team that gets us over the line every week. So I'm really proud of the girls today. They did an amazing job.
Speaking of amazing individuals, tell me about number 8, Aya Koizumi. She was incredible. She scored a goal tonight, and she was just a threat up front all night.
Yeah, Aya's a superstar. Yeah, Japanese superstar. You can always count on her. She's super skillful. She can play the whole game, no problem. Yeah, she's amazing. Fantastic performance tonight and great goal. She really got us over the line.
Speaking of new signings, how about on the opposite side for Fitzroy? Rihanna Policina played a tremendous game. How hard was she to shut down?
Oh, Minnie's the captain of Melbourne City. Yeah, again, a lot of respect for her. She's a brilliant outdoor player. Played really well tonight. But at the end of the day, we are a team and we play as a unit. And it just shows you can bring anyone to the opposition. But at the end of the day, we play our game, and that's what gets us through.
So tell me about the rest of the season for Evolution. Can you keep this momentum going? Can you claim the top position, hold it, and take the championship?
Yeah, I think consistency is the key this season, and it's about no matter who we play, playing at that level that we know we can play. So, of course, an important game tonight, but every game we can't drop points at all now. So the pressure's the pressure's on us, but as long as we just keep cool, calm and collected and play the way we know we can play, bring it on.
Final question. My player of the match was you, Rebecca Davies, so I'll take you out of the equation and ask you, who was your player of the match?
Ooh, put me on the spot. I think Aya played really well today. Yeah, but again, everyone steps up when they need to step up. It's every single effort, every defensive effort, every movement forward. So
Aya's sticking around. She'll be here to stay.
Yeah, she will be. Yeah.
Great news. Rebecca, congratulations. Once again, the superstar of Evolution there, Captain Rebecca Davies. Don't go anywhere, folks. One more game to come to conclude round 12.